Opa! Welcome everybody to Stavvy's World. Call 904. What the heck is it? I keep trying not to curse in the beginning.
Yeah,
and
the first 7 seconds.
I always, yeah. YouTube always tells you say fuck within the first 8 seconds of starting a video.
Because most people under 8, they tune out after 7 seconds. They'll see us.
Yeah. Bleep this, Eldest. Yeah. Bleep the curses.
We'll bleep the curses.
904-800-STAV. Call in. Leave us some voicemails. We'll solve all your problems. I'm very pumped to have my buddy AustinShow in, Twitch streamer.
Yes.
Beautiful man.
Yes.
Well-known homosexual.
Yes, very.
All the 3 things you need to know about Austin.
Yeah.
Ready to go. Here in Stavvy's World, I'm pumped.
Pumped to be here.
Yeah, happy to have you, buddy. It's Pride Month.
It's Pride
when
month.
It comes out.
Yes, I know it's my month. And you know what? I'm gonna say you're not joking about me being gay because for some reason, I can't even get people to believe it.
Eldest didn't think you were gay.
That's what I'm saying. Like people think I'm doing a bit every time I tell them I'm gay.
Well, we have another friend of the show, Tim Dillon, maybe the most non-reading gay man I've ever met in my life. I don't know if you're familiar with Tim. You should check him out. He seems like the straightest Long Island guy of all time, but that man loves himself a little boy pussy. I'll tell you that much.
Me fucking too, man. I love cock. I really do. And now I'm so happy we're past 7 seconds. We can talk all about it.
We're good. And you know what else Austin loves is the beautiful smoking devices from our friends.
Absolutely.
From our friends at Freeze Pipe.
Yes, I do. What a transition. They're going to love that. They're going to love that.
Whether it's cock or Freeze Pipe, it's going in Austin's mouth, folks. This is honestly, this is the sickest part of having this dumbass podcast is that, we were like, we're starting to get some advertisers. Finally, me and Eldest were just kind of sleeping on it. We're bad businessmen.
Yeah.
We were just doing this podcast. We're like, I guess we'll find some advertisers.
Yeah.
Shout out to our friends at All Things Comedy, helping us out with that. And it's so cool to get an advertiser that like you in your 20s would have fell to his knees and cried for this product.
Yeah.
Freeze Pipe rules, dude.
Yeah.
I have been sober I was sober going into my special. I just finished my special. And I hadn't smoked weed in so long.
Yeah.
We fired up the Freeze Pipe, bro. It's like, it's awesome. It's like, when you would do the ice cube trick on a bong and it would be like weird, fucked up, dirty, like ice cubes.
Yeah.
And it would just be horrible and it would taste bad.
Yep.
They have their beautiful technology. You put it in, it's like instantly cool. They have a thing, you put it in, you smoke it, it comes out cold.
Oh my God.
You're not choking on shit. It's literally like truly the smoothest pipes, bubblers, bongs you can find. It's incredible.
That's amazing.
Legitimately incredible.
That sounds awesome. Do you have one around here?
Buddy. Wait, there's more. This is just the pre-roll.
Oh, okay, all right.
I'm giving them a little extra because they're one of our first advertisers. But there's going to be a fun way we end this episode. Let me put it that way.
I'm ready. I'm not going to find my way home.
So you'll learn more about our pals over at Freeze Pipe. But go to thefreezepipe.com and use code Stavvy, STAVVY, for 10% off your entire order. That's thefreezepipe.com and code Stavvy for 10% off. Order today. Shipping is always free. They're not going to nickel and dime you. They want you to get high in the smoothest way possible, or smoke tobacco, I guess. Although we don't even have to do that anymore, right? We can just say weed. It's pretty much legal everywhere.
I fly with it.
That's awesome.
It probably shouldn't be.
TSA's listening.
They're fine. But that's a great invention because if you smoke, you burn your chest. You could be out for at least 2 days.
Dude, I've definitely done it before. So
exactly.
We will fire it up. You'll taste it yourself.
I'm so excited. Taste Freeze Pipe.
I love it. And we should also just start plugging up top. Stavvy.biz. Go check me out. I'm all over the place. You have anything you want the people to see up top before we get into the meat of the episode?
Stavvy.biz.
That's my guy.
That's right.
See me on tour.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm coming to London. I'm coming to Amsterdam in September. And then we're all, Cincinnati, Columbus, Cleveland, Tampa, Miami. We're all Orlando. We're all over the place. Big shows in New York at the Beacon in November.
Yeah, that's big time.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
I seen one of Stavvy's show. You better go there.
Thank you, buddy.
Get there.
Yeah, that was fun because you were in Portland. Are you from Portland?
I am. Yeah, I'm from Oregon. Yeah, originally Central Oregon.
Central Oregon. Is that all farmland? What's that like?
It's just like it's not very interesting. It's pretty.
Yeah.
But it's not very. It's not very interesting. I'd say that like, the city is where all the action is.
Of course.
But it's very foreign to me.
Yeah. You
like going to see you. I went to see you in downtown Portland.
Yes.
And it was like the people I see. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. Well, it's nice. I love Portland for that reason because it is kind of a freak show. Like it is like you have, and it's like so funny because you have the most over the top like culture war left and right people.
Yeah.
Like not even politically necessarily, but like what everyone thinks of, like whatever what one side makes fun of the other. You'll find that both in Portland. Yeah, you'll find like fat guys who could never who are too fat to be mall cops. Yeah, but having like a Molon Lave come and take it arm tattoo. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. They're fat. They're carrying AR-15s. Their fat fingers couldn't use them. Yeah, just begging to find a black teenager that they could frame for something and kill. And then you'll also have like just like the most like someone talking about how disabled and trans they are and like just all just like not that I mean one is better than the other. I'd rather give me the disabled trans person that's not gonna kill someone. You know what I mean? I'm on that side, and I think at worst they're like funny. The people that are taking that too far are just like, all right, man, chill out. Yeah. The people that are taking the other side too far are like murderous,
Nazis,
psychopaths,
white supremacists.
It's not an it's not an equivalency, but you do find both sides in Portland, and and I love that side because it's like, and then because what you get then is like the middle is just also kind of weird and
it's just
fucked up.
It's a weird city.
It's like
very strange.
It's fun. It's the food is out of control. The strip clubs are awesome.
Oh yeah, did you go to the strip clubs?
I didn't go to the strip clubs. Man. I was a little, unfortunately, I want to go back. So maybe if you're in town,
we'll go to. I love going to strip clubs
because I love Portland, but I was so focused on the special that I was like not gonna go over the top,
go misbehave.
But I wanted to.
Oh man, those strip. I tell you what, I went to my first strip club.
Yes.
In Portland when I was 18 years old. Yeah. And they have 18-year-olds.
Are you
clubs.
Closeted?
Yeah, big time.
Big time. Yeah.
And let me tell you something. Man, I was, but I was still in denial, right? I was in denial about my homosexuality at the time.
Sure.
I was still thinking I was straight.
Yeah.
And I go to this, club, and at the time I knew women weren't really my thing.
Yep.
So I go and I sit at the table, and you got to tip $1.
Yeah, just to be in there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You just got to tip $1 every song, out of respect.
Be a gentleman.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And so I go in there, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm a little nervous. I'm not really sure I want that much attention, but I'll sit up front.
Of course.
Which is stupid if you don't want a lot of attention.
Yeah, right up front, looking up. 18-year-old kid, too. You probably look youthful, too.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, much younger than I look now.
Yeah.
I was a twink for like 2 years, and then I got a
beautiful
facial.
2 years.
Yeah, beautiful.
Beautiful 2 years.
It was beautiful. They were wasted because I didn't sleep with any men or anything.
No 45-year-old muscle daddies to just wear you out, dude.
No, I didn't get the like fuck for money phase at all. Now I'm entering the. I'm gonna have to start paying.
You're gonna have to,
So
that's the circle of life.
Yeah, it really
I believe
is.
that's the Lion King was a metaphor. For having sex as a gay man.
Yeah,
it's like you start a beautiful little twink lion.
Yep,
and then not that's a baby actually. At the very beginning. Let's move that forward. Not baby Simba, but maybe when kind of right before the mane grows.
Yeah, just barely legal Simba.
Yeah, barely legal Simba. A little bit of mane, not the whole thing.
Yeah. Definitely shaves it. Cleanly shaven Simba.
Is there a more pays for twink boy pussy character in the world than Scar?
Yeah, Scar.
What do you think Scar was doing to those fucking hyenas, bro? that one that everyone thought was like, mentally challenged, he was just disassociating. Like the cross-eyed one, he just had to go goofy because of what Scar did to him. I'm not getting my ass fucked.
Oh
wow.
Shit! Yeah,
what a waste!
I wish I would have had an opportunity, but like I said, I'm going to be 30 in the next couple years.
Yep.
And man, I missed out. I missed out.
You missed out. But let's go back to Twink Austin at the strip club, tipping his $1 per song.
Yeah. So I put $1 down.
Pour some sugar on me. Just ended.
Yeah, exactly.
You put another $1. Yep.
And it must have been a slow night. Because I put $1 down. This girl, this woman, and God bless Portland, they put everybody up on the stage, which is great, they don't body shame in Portland.
And someone's going to want to fuck everyone.
Exactly.
That's one of the main tenets of Stavvy's world.
Right.
Because we get a lot of guys mostly guys that are down on their looks, and it's like, buddy, someone will fuck you.
Exactly.
You just got to be a cool person.
There's always, especially in the gay community.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I had a friend of mine.
Just a real tub of shit. Just one of the most fucked up looking guys you've ever seen in your life.
They're not even that bad looking.
Yeah.
They're not even that bad. Yeah. No, they're beautiful. They're beautiful, but they were bigger.
Sure.
And I mean,
like between me and the whale, what are we talking?
I mean, like probably about at least halfway.
Okay. Oh, like, damn, that's a tough anamorphosis.
But look, they're one, and look, they weigh a little bit more than the average person.
Sure.
By about 300 pounds. But they were like showing me guys that they were
dude.
Or getting fucked by, rather.
Hell yeah.
And I was like, holy shit, that's a twink.
That's awesome.
What's going on? So what I'm saying, what's amazing about the gay community in general is there are some intense body standards.
Of course.
But
of course. Once you free yourself of that.
There's gay men that don't like they're disgusted by skinny abs and pecs and muscles. They want somebody with a big old belly and hair and you know what I mean? That's what they want. Which, hey, you know what? I mean, to each their own.
Absolutely. That's not your thing. You like a little guy.
I like a lean twink.
Yeah. Hey, that's awesome. Good for you, man.
Yeah, I know. And you know what? I think, like I said, but I can realize attraction, even if I'm not attracted to it.
Sure.
Like Hassan, for example.
Yeah.
I think he's beautiful. Hassan Piker, if you guys don't know.
Hassan Piker, our boy.
Yeah, he's
how do you feel about that, dude?
Yeah.
Austin's on before you, bitch. Yeah. Maybe if you fucking got to New York.
To Hassan.
Yeah, suck our dicks.
Yeah, he's too busy making money on socialism. Fucking champagne socialist.
Don't even get me started. You hear this guy bought a house?
Yeah.
This fucking Turk piece of shit.
Yeah.
Put his family in a house? Yeah. Fuck you.
Yeah, he's got a
We're
Porsche.
here doing the work, podcasting.
Absolutely.
Talking about sucking dick in Portland.
Yeah, exactly.
Talking about when 18-year-old Austin saw a fat bitch dancing.
Yeah. It's funny because I'll be honest, I just made that up. She wasn't even fat. Because it was Portland, but she was just a Portland girl.
Which, by the way, a great for me. Let's finish your story. I'll give you my treatise on Portland.
I'd love to.
Love it.
So, I tip $1 and she straddles me.
Nice.
And puts her entire boob.
Nice.
In my mouth. In my mouth.
Wow. Sick.
Glittery boob, and she picked it up.
Awesome. A hefty titty.
It was a big one.
That's awesome.
And she picked it up and put it in my mouth, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
You know, like
yeah.
Like trying to give your
titty in the mouth.
Yeah, for $1.
$1?
For $1.
What was this place called?
This was called.
I gotta get back.
Actually, I'm serious. It's called the something dragon, the golden dragon. The something dragon.
Asian.
No, just Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, Chinese restaurant / strip club.
Yeah, no. No, it was no, just a regular.
Interesting.
But and then right next door there's a gay strip club called the Silverado.
You're like, I gotta wash this glitter out of my mouth. These bathrooms are occupied. I guess I'll go next door.
To be honest, I didn't even fool around with a guy till I was 22.
Wow.
Can you believe that?
At the tail, but they call you the tail end of the twink era, though, right?
Not real. They were not
22?
really. I had like a 5 o'clock shadow.
Okay.
Still at 22.
Okay.
So I never really got to live my twink era.
And who was that? What was the crew? Did you go by yourself to the strip club? Who was with you?
To the strip club? Just my high school friends.
Nice. What's that crew like?
Well, I mean, I don't really.
What were you into in high school? What was your thing?
Ooh, God, I was a loser in high school. I was a loser. A lot of Twitch streamers. We were all fucking.
Of course, that's how it starts. Yeah.
I was a loser. Like nobody really. Like I had the type of high school where it's like now I kind of want to like go back and be go show up to the reunion,
put your nuts on the table.
Yeah, but like I'm not the type to like shove it in somebody's face.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to just be like,
What's up, dude?
What's up? How you doing? Remember you didn't invite me to those things? I'm not salty. I haven't forgotten. I've forgotten it. I've gotten over it. I'm moving on with my life.
Yeah.
But no, I really wasn't very popular in high school.
Hell yeah,
I felt like had I not hit Twitch, I would have peaked in middle school.
Oh man, doing what? What were you cool in? How were you cool in middle school?
I won funniest guy in middle school. Dude. That was like.
I got robbed, by the way, in high school. I'm still mad.
Yeah, so what happened?
I didn't win class clown, but suck me off.
Yeah.
Look at me now, baby.
Who won class clown? Where the fuck are they?
I don't know what he's up to.
Is he a comedian?
No. No. Okay. Just some guy in Baltimore. Not a bad guy. I don't want to slander the guy. But, you know.
I mean, I really don't have anything to complain about, though. I wasn't bullied in high school. I just was kind of under the radar, kind of invisible.
Because what's like Central Oregon even like? Like, where are you doing drugs as a kid? Is it Barnes?
Dude, I was clean.
You were clean?
I didn't do any drugs. I was like the kid in the group of friends that like you probably make fun of at your shows.
Yeah.
Like the guy that
I don't know, fellas. Yeah,
exactly. I was that guy.
Gotcha.
And there's still part of me that's that guy, but I've gotten over it,
Was your family out of control? Like, was everybody else getting...
there's a lot of alcoholics in my family.
So.
But I don't think that's the reason why I was that way, but a lot of alcoholism, a lot of addiction that runs through my family. I don't have any of that. Thankfully, but yeah, no, I just for some reason I've got a lot of anxiety, and drugs typically trigger it. Now, weed is weird because weed is like a part of my brand. Yeah. Nowadays, but so weed doesn't hurt me at all. But
while they're paying the bills, it doesn't hurt.
No, exactly.
while they're sponsors, it's actually good for you.
Exactly. I tell you what, I wasn't, I started smoking weed and then all of a sudden I became very wealthy.
See that, folks? Don't listen to your parents.
Yeah, exactly.
I was just doing an ad for weed, the drug.
Yeah, exactly.
Were you smoking weed when you were a kid, though, or no?
No,
Later.
18 was the first time.
18, yeah.
I took an edible one time. My friend gave me a cookie.
Nice.
Like this big.
Yeah.
And I took half of it. I said, "Oh, this ain't shit."
Yeah.
Took the other half.
A tale as old as time,
right? Classic. And I was sitting in. For some reason, we were all in like this hippie van.
Oh, really classic.
Yeah, classic.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I was like, everybody was like, we're talking.
Someone's playing the sitar.
Yeah. No, we weren't even. So I was the only one that had the cookie.
Yeah. Okay.
The sitar. That's crazy how you know that instrument. That's like George Harrison from the Beatles.
Those are the vibes in that van.
So I take this edible and I'm like talking, and then all of a sudden everybody stops, and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
That didn't make any sense. And all of a sudden I lost like all spatial recognition.
Yeah,
I tried to, I was like, maybe I can drive. And then I was like, no.
Yes.
And so I get in my car. I'm like, there's no way I can drive. And so I had somebody drive my car.
Wow. Responsible.
Because
I love that. When we were in high school, that was the myth was, I mean, you don't drive drunk, but what's driving high?
Yeah.
And dude, I was a menace in my mom's gold neon Dodge Caravan.
Yeah.
Just fucking out of my mind.
Yeah.
Couldn't see. Was like,
I know.
No, it actually makes me more alert.
Yeah. That's what they used to say in high school.
Just the dumbest pothead logic.
I know. And I used to always hear that. Yeah, bro. No, I'm high.
It's fine.
Dude,
I'm just high.
So it's like, dude, I couldn't even lift my leg to get to the brake. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like holding on to my car was on the driveway. I was like holding on to the bumper because I was like holding on to the earth.
Yes, dude.
You know, I was so stoned. So, after that, I figured I'd stop weed for a while, and then I figured it out in my later, after college. And stuff.
Where'd you go to school? Where'd you go to college?
I went to Portland State University.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where's that? The Beavers?
It's it's like the PSU's like a what do you call it? It's like a city school in Portland.
Okay, like one of those bullshit fake schools.
Yeah.
But I mean, I went to University of Maryland, Baltimore County.
Yeah.
We got the Chesapeake Bay Retriever. We don't even get the main Retriever. We need we don't get the golden one. We get like a specific Baltimore Retriever.
What was your college experience like? I mean, do they know everything about you?
We really haven't talked college, honestly. I mean, that's the fun thing about the show. It's like through talking to like friends, it's like little details will come out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, college was fucking dog shit. My school sucked dick.
Okay.
It was like, well, first of all, I'm the one kid who gets, you know how everyone hears like the old wives' tale. It's like, dude, I heard somebody actually got kicked off campus for smoking weed.
Yeah.
I got caught smoking weed.
You got caught smoking weed?
I'm one of those people. I went to school right before it was totally cool to just smoke weed, and I got caught smoking in the dorms. I was hanging out with dumbasses, like this kid, I don't remember, Crazy something. Whenever the kid's name is Crazy something, it was like,
yeah, you don't want to
Bill or whatever,
Crazy Bill.
And he was like an adopted kid.
I was gonna say, who names your kid Bill that was born in that?
Yeah, well, he was adopted, and his parents were like these super old people.
Right.
They're like really nice old Christian lady.
Oh no.
And this guy was a fucking. He had the coke nail.
No.
But he used it for both coke and rolling blunts. Truly, to this day, one of the biggest technicians. Or maybe it was Crazy Eyes, because he had these fucking popping out ass eyes, dude. Like, it was fucking wild.
Yeah.
And it was somebody's birthday.
Yeah.
And literally, I'm just with these fucking guys that, you know, they're fine. They're friends of yours from freshman year of college. Just dumbasses, you know, Biggie posters, just like white suburban kids and adopted ass Crazy Eyes Bill or whatever the fuck his name is. And they're just smoking blunt after blunt.
Yeah.
And they have like, you know, one towel down and they're like, we're good, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm like, guys, I'm a little scared.
Under the door, right?
Yeah. I'm like, should we be smoking this much? And before I could finish the thought, you just hear like a
DPS or whatever.
And I was literally like, we were on the second floor and I was like, should I jump out the window? I'm wearing like huge Adidas like 2XL shorts. You know, I'm a little older than you, so I went to high school in the like throwback jersey, and I went to Baltimore, so it's like I went to school in the throwback jersey, baggy clothes era. I'm 34.
Okay.
So, but like, and like everyone was wearing like fucking huge jeans. All my jeans from when I'm in high school are like, they look like fucking Juggalo Jinko jeans, because it was like, that was the style. And so I'm wearing these gigantic white Adidas shorts and like this shitty undershirt, no shoes on, and I'm just imagining
I
like,
can picture this.
I can just jump out. And it was raining. I was like thinking about escaping, and it's like, what do you think they're not gonna find? First of all, I would have broken my ankle. I would have been
see you
covered in mud, and I'm just like hobbling. And it's like, well, you can't say you didn't do anything wrong when they see you jump out of a fucking window. And then, oh, dude, I was so fucking pissed because dude, it was so annoying. So there was 6 of us, and we get broken up into our hearings.
Yeah.
And
you got a hearing for this?
Yeah, there's like a judicial hearing. All these fucking like an internal school court. One of the kids that we got caught with, his father was a lawyer, and there was 3 kids that got to be in his hearing, and he served as like, you could have like a, I don't know what they call it, like a advocate or whatever.
Right.
So this kid's dad's a fucking lawyer. Everyone gets off on his. And I was paired with some guy whose older brother was a dickhead in the like, you know, Air Force or something.
Yeah.
And he's like, you are disrespecting a member of the armed services. And he's just like yelling. He's like his burnout, his fucking dumbass brother is like, and he's like, nah, I'll handle this, boys. And I'm like, and he comes in like in the uniform. I'm like, holy shit, this is gonna fucking work.
Yeah.
And then he's just like, oh, okay. He's just interrupting them, being a fucking dickhead. He's
not even a lawyer.
Dude, not a lawyer. That's the thing. He was thinking about going to law school.
He was just,
and dude, it was like the most. I was like, I'm fucked, and I got suspended for a year.
So for a year, this guy made it worse.
He made it. Well,
so his whole bit was he just comes in and he's like, oh, I'm in the military.
He was just like, you will. He was just like, and he tried to, and he thought it was more that he thought he was going to be a lawyer, because you know that there's no one more annoying than you meet someone who's like, yeah, I'm pre-med, and it's like, I was like, what do you mean? He's like, well, I'm taking bio and eventually
like, I'm
going to get it. And it's like, no, you're a freshman. You're going to fail out of this. Yeah. He was like that equivalent of that, but he's also a 30-year-old man.
Yeah.
And then like I went on to like not really become friends with him, because I joined a fraternity later, because it was like such a lame school that it was like, this is the only way to possibly get pussy. Didn't get any pussy. Got no pussy. Our fraternity was such losers, dude. There was like, and we were like one of the cooler ones, but that's how bad our school was.
Yeah.
Like our school was a big commuter school, and a lot of like foreign. It was a good academic school, so a lot of like rich foreign kids would come, but they were just like, you know, like we just cared about studying and not partying.
Yeah.
So it's like super rich, like African kids and Indian kids and like just like some other kids from the Middle East, and we had that big pop. It was a great chemistry program, great science stuff. So like the parties I would go to freshman year is like in a dorm smaller than this. The space is taken up by a beer pong table. 1 4.5 girl is in there, and every loser is trying to fuck her. One does. And then they date for a year. You know what I mean? Like that was the vibe my freshman year. And then I joined this fraternity thinking like, hell yeah, dude, finally it's pussy o'clock.
Pussy o'clock.
And 3 guys from our fraternity got pussy. Yeah. One of the guys literally went to rehab for World of Warcraft. Like had to go to rehab for God. WoW. And he was like kind of a cool guy. Yeah. And I was like, and then it's like, this is who we're dealing with. I get no pussy whatsoever. Yeah. I get a girlfriend.
Was he one of the people that got pussy?
The
WoW guy?
Did. Yeah.
God, man.
He was selling weed too, so it was like kind of like
a little bit of a power dynamic.
Yeah. Yeah, problematic.
We're a very problematic.
It's problematic
weed dealer.
when the weed dealer
he's gonna get canceled.
Starts giving weed to a girl with BPD. Yeah. And then I remember one of my friends who was he's like a sweet guy, but I was like, this fraternity is for fucking losers. He was like, dude, can you believe this guy's girlfriend, they have sex and she sucks his dick and sometimes he comes on her face at the end. And I was like,
sounds like
sounds cool, dude. Yeah. What do you mean? Can I believe it? Wait. He was saying it like to shit on him, like he's a deviant, like because he busts on someone's face. And I was like, dude, that sounds fucking sick, dude.
It sounds awesome.
What are you talking about? That's the whole reason I joined this fucking stupid fraternity. And
what kind of sex does that guy have?
I mean, I may possibly 18-year-old Austin with girl sex. Yeah. If you catch my drift, I don't want to put my boy on blast, but I think there might have been a couple.
I had a couple awkward moments when I was in the closet trying to fit in with people that had sex with women.
Yeah.
You know, and it just it just never worked.
Did you ever have like a girlfriend or?
No, never had a girlfriend.
Did you ever? Fuck a woman?
Middle school.
In middle school.
In middle school, I had a girlfriend. We made out.
Nice.
My first kiss was during the movie 21. Remember that the poker movie?
Oh yeah.
And we made out.
Is that a Kevin Spacey movie? Is he in it?
Yeah, he was. He actually was.
A little foreshadowing.
Yeah. Man, wow, he came out as gay.
Yeah,
we didn't know at the time.
Yeah.
So I made out with her.
Yeah,
I came.
Wow,
from making out.
Get out of here!
I kid you not.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
dude.
and so I was really into her, and then I'll take you on my whole journey.
So please do.
Yeah, so
that's what this is about.
Yeah, so I'll take you on my journey of my sexuality.
So you bust a little of making out.
So yeah, I think so. I mean,
have you ever busted in your pants, Elders?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I was like dry humping with my girlfriend in high school. I would like nut in my boxers like every time, but it was pretty awesome.
Yeah, fucking. It feels good to come in your pants sometimes.
It does feel good.
Yeah, nice.
Every time you just need a quick,
you just rub your.
I would hate the feeling now, but it was pretty awesome.
I can see it being kind of fun.
Sometimes you're in a position where you just throw the underwear away. That's the point in life.
When we start we got freeze pipe money coming in, Elder. Soon you'll be throwing away soon when we get a underwear sponsor.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah, you go.
Are you guys listening? This conversation, we could have dropped your branded underwear that we talk about coming inside of.
I'm trying to throw in those new old canes.
Yeah. The underwear company's got to be on board with that because you come in them once, you throw them away, you buy more. Smart. Right? I mean,
in fact, I'm not convinced you haven't already been paid to start spreading this gospel.
What if we start our own underwear company? An underwear company that is meant to be cummed into.
Yes.
Designed to be thrown away and cummed into. Disposable.
Yes, we have a little ribbed inside.
Yes.
We have a tiny pocket pussy in each one. Yeah.
Ooh, I bought one of those when I was 16.
Okay.
With my Christmas money. Anyway, it's part of my journey.
Yeah.
So I
So they're counting cards, you're busting in your pants.
Yeah, exactly.
They're taking down the casinos.
Yep, exactly. So I think I can. It's like one of those things I didn't know what it was at the time because I was a late bloomer. So it was like 8th grade. I hadn't hit puberty yet. So made out with her, whatever. That's all we would do. We make out. And I really liked it.
Yeah.
I was like, this is cool. Right. Nice. And then I had
she's the captain of the girls rugby team.
Right. she's a bodybuilder. No, I mean, she's, you know, so in high school, I had a crush on a girl.
Yeah.
Forever. Super friend zoned.
Oh, wow.
So I started to like just get really in the friend zone. Yep. Like she did the whole, you know what? You're like a brother to me. And I was like,
that's tough.
I was like, stepbrother, maybe? I was like, what do you think?
But that's also safe haven for a closeted gay guy.
True.
Because I was just friend zoned. Right. Because I had no game when I was 16. Right. And most of mine and Eldest's adolescence, we spent trying to get pussy and failing as heterosexual men.
That's true.
But you at least could, so you could,
but I had no
take
idea.
On, you didn't
even
know.
At the time I was gay.
You weren't beaten off to like Orlando Bloom or something like that?
No, like it's very, I don't even know, like I'm sitting here and I'm like, I'm gay. Yeah. I haven't had intimacy with a woman in 10 years.
Nice.
And I sit here
a decade clean.
A decade clean
and
from
sober
pussy,
off pussy juice.
Right? If you came to me and you told me, Austin, you can't sleep with a woman for the rest of your life, I'd be like, okay. Yeah. So cool. I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, but like, you know, not like I got to convince you.
Of course.
Hold on, here, come here. Oh, you know. So anyway, so I have the girlfriend. I lose my virginity when I'm 20.
Nice.
You know,
at PSU?
No, it was, oh God, I don't even, it was.
That's cool.
Something like that. And then the second time the second girl I ever slept with, and only is, you know, she stops me in the middle of it, and she goes, "Is it me?"
Oh,
and see again, I couldn't get an erection.
Damn, and you're not even fat as shit. That's my excuse. That was like I've had girls be like, "Is it me?" And it's like, look how I'm fat as shit. Yeah, I'm fucked up. Yeah, just let me suck on your titties and jack off for a second.
Is that what you? Is that your pitch?
I will. Yeah, I've had that before. Before the advent of a certain kind of pharmaceutical that you could also sponsor here.
Wait, did you have erectile dysfunction?
I was just fat and nervous.
Oh,
so the first time I would hook up with a girl, honestly, that I liked. That's the fucked up thing. Yeah. When I liked her, my dick wouldn't get hard the first time, and if I didn't care, my dick was like. So it's all like it's like in my
psychological.
Head. And I have anxiety and all that shit too. Yeah. And the only real place that I am nervous, especially as a kid, right, was with girls because. It's this weird thing when you're like a great talker and a fun, charismatic person. Like you can practice everything but the moment you turn it on to like a romantic sexual energy. So that freaked me out because I was like, it's so easy for me to get people to like me. I have no anxiety about that, about talking about all this stuff. But then like I'm so nervous about getting pussy and I want it so bad that and it was a foreign feeling. So it was like, to do a sports analogy, it's like a guy who's awesome in the regular season and then the playoffs are getting pussy and he would choke. I was the James Harden of getting pussy as a child. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, I don't know which RuPaul's Drag Race character that. I don't know which one is famous for choking.
I'm not that gay. Okay? I don't watch RuPaul's Drag Race.
It's actually a good show.
Yeah. You watch it?
I'll watch. It's one of the nice ones to watch with a girl because it's one of those where you're like, come on, this show, and then I'm like, by the end, I'm like. That bitch fucking won? Yeah. Are you kidding me?
That's bullshit.
She was barely serving cunt.
Yeah.
It takes me 3 episodes and I'm in. But anyway, so I was pretty nervous and I was so nervous. I was also pissing all the time and I had this old Italian doctor who I just convinced to give me dick pills. Because I was like, dude, I read somewhere that it could help you stop pissing, and he knew what was up. Yeah. And he was like, I'll give you a sample. Like, he knew I just wanted dick pills to fuck. And I used it. And, so I would use them the first time to, like, prove I have a hard dick to this girl. Yeah. And then once I knew she liked me.
Then you could get it
Then
naturally.
I could get hard. It's so fucked up.
Does it make you last longer?
Absolutely. That's the real magic, is that it makes you, And imagine if your product was being mentioned right now.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Future advertisers.
I'll be honest. That sounds... I mean, I don't have trouble lasting like a lot, but like there are moments where like I wish I could last longer.
Of course, and those when you're
and sometimes you got to clench your cheeks and really pump. Slam on the brakes.
Eldest knows.
Yeah. You know.
I also have a fucked up foreskin, which actually helps me.
I get rid of it.
Snipped off.
I know.
2 against 1 in this room.
I know. I assume. Are you Greek, right?
He's Albanian. Whoa.
How dare you?
Come on, dude. We're both offended. Hey, hold on. He's not fucking Greek.
It's all right.
Fucking Greek.
All white people look alike. It's all right. I mean, Greek. Are you white?
Yeah. Well, it's up for debate.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, it was like a, and now I just literally it's so funny because the last time I was in a relationship where I actually I really loved the girl, I was like, oh, my dick was getting harder than it's ever been in my life, and I'm like, maybe this is how you should have sex.
Yeah, when you love somebody.
Yeah. Maybe they're on to something with that.
Every time you hear that, like, oh man, having a connection with somebody.
Yeah.
Is so much better with sex. Young me would be like, that's gay. That's gay, right?
Yeah.
But truly,
I know.
It does make it so much better.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
And don't get me wrong, sometimes you don't need no connection.
No.
Titties big enough, ass cheeks bobbling nice enough.
Everybody likes
you
it.
can get through that.
It's not
a problem.
No, not at all.
But so this girl's like, you're hurting the second girl you've had sex with feelings?
I didn't. Yeah, I hurt her feelings because she
your
said,
limp gay little
with
dick.
my limp gay dick, and she's like, "Is it me? I faked an orgasm.
You faked the male orgasm?
Yes, I did.
In the condom?
I did. I think if I can recall.
Yeah,
and then she left I was at my parents' house at the time.
That's so awesome to fake a man's orgasm.
Right? I was just like, and then we never really spoke again.
Wow.
And it was weird because I wasn't, at the time, I didn't feel that I was super attracted to men. More so I was just indifferent to women. I didn't have the drive to go out and get pussy most men. I feel like, So I was like, am I asexual? I don't know. And then I watched porn. I watched straight porn. But then I started to realize that really subconsciously I was really focusing on the cock. I was like, I was like, really? There'd be this hot chick, and I'd be like, this guy has got a belly, and it's weird, and I don't like looking at. Yeah. And I was like, so I would just I really liked a nice.
Yeah, you really like the cock.
And I was denying it I didn't feel guilty because there was a woman involved.
Of course. Your favorite shot was that one where, for some reason, they put in porn where it's the guy fucking from behind. You can see his balls.
That's
and
what
you
they're
see
doing
a
it
sliver.
For. Yep.
You see a sliver of the woman underneath him, and you're like, who is this for? And it turns out
it's for people. It's a plant. It's a shot that the gay porn community. It's a recruit. It's a subtle recruiting. So you slowly start looking up that shot, and pretty soon there's just a guy, a sliver of a man,
but he's tiny and he's hairless.
Yeah, he's tiny and he's hairless. That's right. That's right. So slowly I started watching gay porn.
Nice.
Slowly getting into gay porn.
There we go.
And then I'd jerk off and I'd be like, "No, that
was weird. That was a
phase.
That's a weird little fluke.
Yeah, that's a little fluke.
But I typed the words.
It, close the browser. That's it. And then 12 hours later. That's it. And pretty soon, slowly but surely, then I downloaded Tinder. Started swiping around. Then I'd switch to guys real quick.
Just for a second.
Yeah, quick.
You'd swipe, beat off, be like, that was weird. Back to girls.
Back to girls, right? And pretty soon.
Not that I'm thinking with my right mind.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a straight man.
Exactly. So I eventually.
Was your family religious or anything like that?
No, not at all. My mom has so many gay friends.
Yeah.
Which is so weird.
Interesting.
My parents are super liberal, super progressive. Wouldn't ever have a problem with it. But they also my whole life my mom was talking about how I was going to marry a woman and setting, even though they're not homophobic but they set this life up for you that you think you should have. And so, so I watched a bunch of gay porn.
Yep.
Right.
Did the work.
Right. Did the research. Matched with a couple guys, unmatched with them out of guilt. Finally, I matched with this guy, and we talked for a couple months, and
wow.
Yeah, and finally he convinces me to meet him.
Nice.
So I book a hotel room like I'm a fucking cheating on my wife.
Wow. Right? You're 22.
Right. And I don't want anybody. So I book like a residence in Marriott. Like I'm having an affair. Right. And I'm so in the closet at this time. I don't want anybody to know that I'm gay. So I'm like in a hood.
Oh man, you're in disguise.
I'm telling him to wait in the car because I don't want
to come together.
Yeah, because I mean he looked gay. I mean, there's no,
that guy was fucking gay, not me.
If we were checking in the hotel together, we're fucking for sure, right?
Yeah.
Nobody's asking. They're not asking us for separate beds.
Of course.
So we like hook up. And like we didn't have sex or anything, but then like I felt so guilty. I was like in the fetal position at home. Damn. I was like, oh my God, I'm not going to heaven. I'm not even religious, but I was like, if there was a heaven, I'm not going.
It is very interesting to hear this from someone who's just not religious at all, and whose parents were cool. And like, it just shows you how ingrained it just is in basic society.
Exactly. It felt so wrong and bad. So anyway, so I did that, and then I like eventually I just kind of worked it out of my system. And just got over the fact that it felt wrong, and slowly but surely, I eventually like lost my gay virginity.
You did cock exposure therapy.
Yeah. Really? Seriously?
Okay. All right. I'm close. No.
That's awesome.
You're with your therapist.
That's
you're like,
awesome.
Now, Austin, maybe we can have the cock 3 inches from your mouth today.
And it's his cock. Some weird fucked up therapist.
Oh no, it's just like it's just a glory hole, and he's in a chair just watching. It's even worse. He's just very good, Austin.
But he gets away with it for years because it's medical. He's a doctor.
Yep.
But anyway, I mean, and then
there you go.
Slowly but surely, I like went and I would sneak around with guys and sneak them up like the elevator shaft. Pretty soon it just got to be such a burden. Yeah. And eventually I came out, and I came out as bisexual.
Smart. Dip your toes in the water.
Dip my toes in the water. And like, not to obviously,
but you hadn't fucked a woman in years.
No years, but I kept for me, I was like, I feel like I am. I kept the options on the table.
Sure.
You know, I didn't feel at the time that I was comfortable being, fully gay. And then pretty soon after that, I was just like, I think I'm gay. I have no, like, you could tell me, like I said, never going to sleep with a woman for the rest of your life. Yeah. Or a man, never sleep with a man for the rest of your life. Yeah. If you told me man, never sleep with a man, I'd probably kill myself. Right? But a woman, I'd be like, well, I mean, maybe a threesome could have come along with another guy. That would have been cool.
Been fun.
But yeah, like, I could, like, I'm not grossed out by women. Yeah. You know, like every once in a while, like I'll, like the other a couple months ago, I jerked off the straight porn.
Wow!
And I
for
got
old time's sake.
Yeah, I got the same feeling that when I watched gay porn. For the first time. Like it felt wrong.
That's awesome.
You know what I mean?
Well, now you know you're fully gay.
Yeah, exactly. I felt so wrong, and it just like felt, and it's kind of cool, and it shows how much of a construct it is
for sure.
Because like now I like being gay. It doesn't feel weird or abnormal, you know, like because of cock exposure therapy. I don't feel abnormal. Like it feels normal, and like I see two guys kissing and fucking, and it just looks natural.
Yep.
You know,
it's like, awesome.
That's what the ass was meant for.
That's what God was designing it for.
Absolutely. I mean, and anal sex is amazing. Have you had anal sex?
I've fucked someone in the ass.
Yeah. Never been fucked in the ass before?
Can't say that I have.
Have you been thinking about it?
Not thinking about it.
I don't know why that'd be something you think about.
I have been thinking about it quite a bit.
Such an odd question.
I have one time a girl put a finger up my ass, but it was very combative.
Oh,
because
were you assaulted?
Well, a little, but let me give you the full scope.
Okay, you were okay with it.
I was fine. Okay. Yeah. It was more like, well, you know,
it's not assault when you're okay.
It was. Right? It was kind of. I deserved it. Let me put it that way.
You deserved the finger in your ass.
So okay, I was. This is early on in my touring, right? Like I'm not famous at all, right? I'm like, I have a little, comes out of just started. I have a little like online heat, whatever. Yeah. But no way am I the kind of guy who just gets to fuck like as much undeserved pussy as I currently do, you know? Right. But it would still happen from time to time, you know? So I'm in Pittsburgh and there's just a single hot woman who's alone and is just waiting. Just waiting. She's clearly, her thing is she's going to fuck me. And I'm like, nice.
You could tell.
I could tell she's there by herself.
Do you have like a little like a section?
No, it was like, dude, I'm in some little music venue. It was like an 80-seater. You know what I mean? Okay. It's like, this is early in my career. And she's sitting there by herself, and she comes up and talks to me. I'm selling merch, whatever. She comes up and talks to me. I'm like, this girl wants to fuck me, but I'm also like, I'm doing everything back then. There's no tour managers. There's no anyone. So I have to pack up the merch, get paid, go talk to the guy, get paid. This is like a real one-man operation.
Yeah.
I'm booking my own hotels. I'm in a rent-a-car. I'm doing everything. This is early on. So I'm like, all right, well, I got to go close out, whatever. And I do want to, I'm like, yeah, hit me up. Thinking maybe she'll DM me, maybe it'll happen. I come back like a half hour after doing all this shit. She's just there patiently waiting.
Really?
And I'm just like, all right, well, it looks like this girl just wants to fuck. Awesome. Yeah. We get back. It's kind of
your hotel.
Go to my hotel.
What hotels you used to stay in back then?
They were Ramadas? Not. Yeah, they were talking about where you were having closeted gay sex. Like you were next door. Yeah, I could hear you next door crying after making out with a Guatemalan. Yeah. I could hear the sobs. Yeah. I'm in piece of shit hotels, right?
Yeah,
right. And so it was kind of like. Her vibe was so sexual that it kind of threw me. Because again, I wasn't really fucking that much. Like it was cool. She was hot. I was pumped. But I was like, something's wrong with this woman. Yeah. Where her plan was, fuck this guy who's not famous. She was just a big fan of, I'm bald, I'm toothless maybe even at the time. I don't know if the tooth had gone yet.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the era we're talking about. Yeah. I also, though... I was fucking more in like my personal life. Like I had more confidence because my career was starting to go well.
Yeah.
So I had like I had like a nice little roster in New York.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, I was on a butthole fingering run.
Oh.
It was the first time
you were fingering.
I dabbled in some butt. I dated one girl who was into it early on, so I kind of had the experience. But then I was like, without her to guide everything, I don't want any parts of this. And then. It was later in my sexual maturation, so I was like, let's start fingering buttholes.
Yeah.
And I just fingered one girl. She was so into it. I'm like, all right, next girl, let's try this. Into it. Like I was on like a 3.
You were on a streak.
I was on the multiplier, the DDR. I was getting fucking times 16 butthole fingering points. And so I'm like, fuck it, I'm hot, baby. Let's like at the casino, let's keep it rolling.
Yeah.
I fingered this girl's butt. Very not into it.
Oh,
like
she was
like what the fuck are you and I was just like, oh, my bad. I missed. My bad. Didn't mean to. I was like, I just kind of had been in a zone where people are into this. Yeah. Like no sweat. And we go back to having like regular sex, whatever. And then like 20 minutes later, she just like. Time passes, right?
Yeah.
She's like, she's about to. I think my dick literally wasn't getting hard because it was a weird situation. I'm getting scared now. Yeah. I'm like, she hates me, whatever. Like, so we're fucking, and Eldest knows all about when you're so fat and unhealthy, the girl basically has to suck you off every 4 minutes and putting a condom on.
Is that really the way?
I mean, that'll happen, pal. So we're in that time in my life.
Holy shit!
And she's just like. So now she's sucking my dick, and I think just like she's out for revenge, and she's doing a great job. She's giving me top-notch dome.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, I just get like a fucking bony-ass nail,
shit.
No dry, no
lick it.
No lollipop, nothing. Just,
oh my God.
Just dry, jammed up my ass.
God.
And now I'm like,
And then you came, right?
And then I was like, oh. Call me a fat slut, call me a fat slut. No, it was like, it scraped my asshole.
Of course it hurt.
I was like,
you have a fissure or whatever? Yeah.
So that was the one, that was the only real finger I ever really got in my ass. I'm trying to think. I've had some low ball sucks that have bordered on an asshole eating.
Yeah.
And I would be open to getting my ass eaten by a woman, no problem. And listen, somebody wants to stick a finger in there with care.
Yeah, with care.
I'm open to it.
You got to slowly.
Because it seems like you boys are really. Oh, I have said this, that after watching Road Trip, I put a candle in my ass because I was like, well, if this is good enough for Stifler, it's good enough for me.
Of course.
And didn't work. Felt weird and bad.
Of course.
Yeah. I could feel the wick in my ass scraping the sides.
You went wick side? Well, yeah, I guess you're not going to go the broad side first.
Oh, man. Yeah, you got to work your way up to it.
Yeah.
You got to work your way up.
So that was the
candle's the original.
Exactly.
Dildo.
Exactly. So, but I'm definitely open to it, you know.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, you know, no ass fucking. I mean, Aldous has gotten his ass eaten.
Really?
Yeah. which like surprised me. I just felt bad because
my ass. Did you shave your ass, or was it just holy shit? I was just like my ass. I can tell because I've been in the community for a while. Yeah. I can look at a man's face and know what his asshole looks like.
Dude, my asshole looks like my lips. Like,
I know it does.
Beard around.
I know. Everything. I know. There's probably hair coming out of your cheeks.
Dude.
Yeah. You're Albanian.
This guy's got.
I'm Lebanese, by the way.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah. So we're all kind of something.
We got a little.
Yeah, I got a super hairy ass. I felt like bad and. I was like,
yeah, poor girl.
Okay?
Did she put your legs over your head?
No. Yeah, dude.
Elders can put his legs over his head, dude.
Wait, you can do that?
Yeah.
God damn. I think Elders, you may, he'd make a good bottom.
He'd make a great bottom.
Maybe I'm gay.
Yeah, that's right. Well, you will be sucking Austin's dick to find out.
I was gonna say yes. That's why I made the trip out here.
Yeah, I promised.
Get my dick sucked while we smoke
some choice
pipe. Backdoor deal is this?
Oh, you'll find out exactly which backdoor we've dealt.
So I have to piss so bad.
That's all right.
Is that okay?
That's totally fine. We got the bathroom in there. How are we looking on time, El? This is a time for
we're at 50.
Oh, perfect. You know, while you go take a piss, I think I'm going to educate our friends here.
Right now, can I pee?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
go.
Perfect.
Yeah. Scroll up, Elders. We might clean this up in post, or we might have it all, folks. Fuck you guys. Folks, we've drained the Lebanese snake. We're ready to go, and we're ready to tell you right now.
My dick is the exact same size as the Lebanese average.
I did not know that.
The Lebanese average penis is 6.7 inches.
Wow.
Mine is exactly 6.7 inches.
Look at that. 6.7.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Bragging.
Yeah, I mean, look, slightly above average, not very girthy.
Nice.
But kind of on the skinnier side.
Nice.
Little curve. Not like anybody asked for a description of my penis.
I want the curve. But I got a curve.
You got a curve. What does your penis look like?
It's a 6 on its tippy toes.
Okay.
You know,
I like that.
You're
really shoving the ruler into your pubic bone.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
Yeah. And it has that curve, and then we have the, we're uncirced. Well, but Lebanese uncirced is fucked up. Dude.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, I'm like second generation American, something like that. Second or third generation American. So
they've betrayed your forefathers.
Yeah, I have absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I wonder if my grandfather. That'd be a weird question to ask.
You should ask.
I mean, he's dead, but.
Yeah, you should.
I should go back.
Exhume the body. Try and find a calcified foreskin.
Yeah. Well, actually, he was cremated, so maybe it might be easier.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, when they cremate, well,
you think they take a picture of it?
We're getting to maybe. You know what? I think we'll exhume.
We'll exhume.
Yeah,
we'll find out. Stay tuned.
Yeah,
when Austin comes back, we'll find out what his grandfather's penis looked like.
Yeah, we're gonna 3D model it.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna 3D print it. And then we'll make a piece out of that, smoke weed out of it. But until then, we've actually got a superior marijuana smoking device.
That's right.
Or CBD or tobacco, whatever you want. But what's the problem when it comes to hitting a fat dinger? Sometimes it scratches up your throat.
It does.
And we all need our throats for various different activities in this room.
That's right.
So instead of hitting some weird, corner store pipe, we're here to tell you about the beautiful products. We hinted at it. We're here to tell you about the beautiful products from our friends at Freeze Pipe. Upgrade to Freeze Pipe today to experience bigger and smoother clouds without the throat burn, chest pain, or coughing attacks. Freeze Pipe makes a unique line of freezable pipes, bubblers, and bongs. I'm a bubbler guy. I like the best of both worlds.
Yep.
The cool smoke by over 300 degrees. They got their scientists in the lab figuring that out. The secret is freezable glycerin chambers that come on every piece. Pop one of those chambers in the freezer for 1 hour, and as smoke passes through, it's instantly chilled for a pain-free and refreshing experience. Glycerin is non-toxic gel that freezes quicker than water and stays frozen longer, by the way, if you're trying to say our guys are feeding you fucked up stuff. No. Okay? Yeah. They got the good shit. Smoking a freeze pipe is like putting ice cubes in your bong if those ice cubes took steroids and played baseball in the 90s.
I love that.
You hear that? Head swollen like Barry Bonds, nuts shriveled up.
Yep.
That's what freeze pipe is like. So, look, here's the thing. I'm not here to bullshit you. I believe in the products I endorse personally, and we're gonna prove that today with a demonstration of these beautiful products from FreezePipe. They did not ask me to do this, and they may even be mad that I'm doing it. I didn't clear it by them. They don't know, but that's the kind of fucking guy I am. If I ask you to use some, I'm the kind of guy that uses that fucking product. So, Eldest, without further ado, why don't you bring... We're just going to start with a little... They got a nice little bowl. Even on the bowl, it's nice and cold. We won't get too crazy, okay? Just a little
hits,
taste.
Right?
Just a couple of hits.
Yeah.
That's how it starts.
Just enough to...
Just to get us primed and ready.
I'm excited. You got me excited to get my bed in my hotel and eat some Doritos.
Yeah, dude. We'll just take a little bit, and then at the end, you know, we'll hit a nice fat bong on your way out.
Fuck yeah. You know? Won't be able to find the door.
Yeah. We'll load you in the. We'll load
excited.
You in. So here we go, folks.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, goddamn, that's fucking nice, brother.
So I don't even smoke that much anymore.
Just hit what's in the what's in the chamber, babe. Uh-oh, this kind of a yeah, you thrown it all. No. God damn.
Wow.
That's delicious. Nice and
that
cold.
That is incredibly
the
smooth.
Glycerin, smooth as hell. Smoother than Austin's ass pipe. The opposite of Eldest's asshole. That's what this is.
Mine's a smooth, yep.
Just a beautiful runway.
Beautiful ass
Say
pipe.
Goodbye to harsh smoke forever. I got fucking asthma, by the way. I didn't even...
I have a vocal polyp.
Yeah. And this was a dream. Shop the smoothest pipes, bubblers, bongs, and more at thefreezepipe.com. Use code Stavvy for 10% off your entire order.
That is fucking smooth,
And by the way, that's thefreezepipe.com. Code Stavvy, Stavvy, for 10% off. Order today. Shipping is always free. Go to thefreezepipe.com. Don't go to freezepipe.com. That's probably, if I had to guess, that's Sub-Zero gay pornography.
Yeah.
That's Mr. Freeze and Sub-Zero sucking each other's cocks on freezepipe.com. But go to thefreezepipe.com to order a wholesome, beautiful piece here. I won't smoke anymore because I respect my audience. And if I smoke any more than this, I'll be fucking blotto.
Dude, I'm actually off of one hit of that thing.
Nice.
Because I don't smoke very much.
Well, we've loosened you up, dude.
You loosen me up.
We've loosened you up, Eldest. Would you like to hit thefreezepipe.com?
Yeah, damn, look at that.
Come on, buddy. Make fucking, look alive here. We got a show to do.
There you go.
Really a truly beautiful product that I'm pumped to personally endorse.
It really is. I tell you what, it's smooth. And I don't smoke, and usually after your first hit after a while, you start coughing.
Nah. You had a
smooth.
Just a little gargle in the back of your throat, but you took it like a champ.
I did.
You did. The fucking noob.
Yeah.
Although to be fair, Eldest took a fat ass hit.
He really did.
Fuck.
He smoked the entire bowl in one hit.
Yeah. Oh, and he went right back at it. Good for you, man.
Good for you.
It's awesome. Excellent product.
So that's it. Go to thefreezepipe.com, and now we are ready to answer this.
Oh man, I'm ready to give some advice.
Questions. Give some advice. You've have a peek into my friend Austin's mind here. You've seen how it works. We definitely got to have you back. There's more to talk about.
Absolutely.
But right now, we're going to get right into it. We're feeling loose off the freeze pipe.
Absolutely.
And we're ready to give maybe the best advice ever on this show.
I'm ready. I love being in positions where I'm definitely not qualified.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm ready to.
Yeah. Let's get it, Eldest.
What they call him?
Hey,
Elvis?
Stavvy, what's going on, man? Big fan. Love you too, Elvis. Big fan of the show.
Okay.
I'm calling. Me and my buddy were having a debate the other night, and we were both previously pretty wild boys in our 20s and early 30s. I'm about to be 40. He's almost 35 now. So anyway, both of us are settled down now, kind of chilling. But he used to have a little problem with infidelity. He used to be out in the streets a little bit. He's since been in a long-term relationship for the last couple of years. He's doing well. But he got put onto a rub and tug place by a friend of ours, and he went and loved it, and we were having a debate on whether that is cheating or not.
Oh, come on! What debate?
No. He's like, dude, my girl's really cool. I can tell her. I think that's a terrible idea, and you shouldn't tell her.
He's gonna tell her?
I don't think she'd think it's cool, no matter how cool she is. So I think it'll make for a great conversation for you guys. Are rub and tugs cheating? So you guys love the
yes.
show.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
are you
rub and
talking
tugs. Rub and tug. There's another. Yeah, it's cheating.
It's cheating. Yeah.
I mean, you're paying to
Is
cheat.
doing a little bit of cocaine relapsing? Yeah. Yes, it is.
It's definitely cheating. It's definitely cheating. I definitely don't think he should tell her.
Well, here's the thing. This man's got a death wish in this relationship.
Yeah.
He's like fucking coward. And he's like, oh, my friend told me about this great massage place. And guess what? They also jack you off.
Yeah.
And she's gonna be like, oh, that's awesome. Are your calves and your cock feeling better after some woman who was brought over in a shipping container from Indonesia jacked you off? Like, what? So this guy wants his relationship to end.
No. For the record, I don't think he said he will, but he was like, I could tell my girlfriend and she wouldn't care. I don't think he actually told her.
I see.
I think he's just like, kind of lying out loud
Lying
to himself. And
He
everyone.
is justified in his head because he paid for it.
Right.
And there's no connection. He's justified in his head that it's not cheating.
It's not cheating.
He's moved the goalpost.
It's basically, yes, that in his mind it's sort of like it's a goods and service.
Yeah.
But that where you happen to come.
Right.
Now I will give you this probably is the lowest threshold for cheating.
Yeah. It's not as
but
bad.
You do get over the finish line.
Yeah.
You just made it.
He came.
He came, yeah.
I mean,
if he didn't come, once your dick starts getting rubbed and you're going back.
Now, what if
if you go back a couple times, you're like, oof.
What if the masseuse fucked him in the ass?
Now that's interesting.
You see, I mean,
that brings up an
now that we're
interesting.
defining and we're kind of defining the boundaries. Is that cheating? Because that's something that she couldn't do to him.
I think it still is cheating,
Okay.
but it is much more interesting.
Yes.
That's one where you're like, babe, it's more weird than cheating. I've been going to this massage parlor and they've been fucking my ass once a week. Once a week for fucking 8 years.
For 8 years.
Yeah, well, you gotta keep the ass pipe clear.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't want any blockages forming.
It was recommended for my what the fuck are those?
Proctologist?
No, fucking
for my
oh god, gastroenterologist.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
there we go. That's all right.
I've had a colonoscopy before.
Nice, dude. How'd it go?
Yeah,
Clean?
Yeah, clean as a whistle. No,
Nice.
One polyp. They removed it. No
Took it
problem.
off. Eldest, you had one?
I never
you
had
had a
a
screening?
colonoscopy.
Oh, no?
No.
Didn't they put something up your ass?
I had an endoscopy. I didn't do the
Oh, I did the
one.
endoscopy too.
Yeah.
It's where they stick something down your throat.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't put it up. Doesn't it seem like it'd be easier to go up your ass?
Yeah, no, it's worse.
Really?
The prep for a lower endoscopy or colonoscopy is dude.
I've heard the prep. You just like drink diarrhea juice all night.
Yes.
Shit your brains out.
Dude, I was chained to the toilet listening to Fortunate Son. Like I was fucking just.
Damn.
It's awful. And they say you're supposed to sip this laxative in this like a carbonated drink over the course of a few hours. Wow. I fucking chugged it.
No.
I was puking and shitting at the same time.
Fuck, dude.
Clean as a whistle, though.
That's what's important.
That's right.
So look, your buddy here this is a slow relapse is what this is.
Yep.
This is like,
It's the gateway drug.
yeah. I mean, if he had an infidelity problem, this is like, it's like you take half an opiate, you take half a Xanax, and then in 3 months you're doing heroin, basically.
Yeah.
This is half a Xanax to just getting, pussy on the side, being the full-blown addiction. This is his like, it's all right. It's a drug. They give it to dogs. I'll be all right.
Yeah.
That's what getting jacked off at a rub and tug is. So he's about to relapse. He's lying to himself.
Yeah.
And it's dangerous because you can't talk. Once a man is making the argument that it is not cheating, and then he's like, dude, I could even tell my girl.
Yeah.
He's so far gone, and he's made up his mind that he's about to get side pussy. So
Yep.
Honestly, you know what I would do if I were you? I would call his bluff and be like, okay, tell your girl.
Yeah.
Because there is a chance if you nip it in the butt, if either he tells her and that's crazy and it just things end sooner, or he's like, okay, maybe it is cheating, and he admits what he did. You know what I mean? Like putting the gun up to his head and be like, shoot me, go ahead, do it. I'm ready to die. Do that. Be like, you really want to shoot yourself in the head? Fucking do it. I want to see you do it.
Do you think there's a world where she's okay with it?
If it is, then he's gotten a weird jackpot. But no, I don't think there is. I don't think this woman's like, oh, okay, cool. First of all, that's a weird thing to do all the time.
Yeah. To get rub and tug.
To just be a rub and tug guy.
Yeah.
Just being married to if I found out my husband, like if I'm a woman and I find out my husband just was a rub and tug guy for like if he had a phase where he went a year, he would go like twice a month. Would
you go?
I would go.
Yeah, we should go.
Let's go.
You want to go get a rub and tug? I just want to see what it's like.
Do you now? Would you get jacked off by a woman technician?
I would do it just to experience the rub and tug.
That's an interesting.
Because, like I said, women don't disgust me.
Yeah.
I could get it up and like I could have sex with a girl.
Sure.
I wouldn't enjoy it.
Yeah, you take one for the team.
But like if there's another guy involved, I definitely would enjoy it.
You know what's interesting? This is a good experiment of like how gay a man is if they pass the rub and tug threshold.
That's a good point.
Because there's some men will fail.
Yeah.
Some people are so gay that even a trained professional that jacks cock scientifically can't get him to bust. This is good.
I think we're
This is a new Twitch streaming idea.
Yeah. How gay are you?
Yeah, how gay are you?
And we have different challenges. We start with the rub and tug.
Yeah.
Slowly move into
how long? It's an endurance. It's like Fear Factor, but for eating pussy.
Yeah.
Where it's like
I could even but I'm just an open person. Sexuality's on a spectrum. I'm very far to the gay side, but like you know, there's men that are farther.
Of course.
There's men that like I said, are
right
repulsed by vaginas and boobs.
Yeah.
You know, I think
repulsed
boobs are
by boobs.
weird.
I can't get. Oh, really? Interesting.
A lot of gay men like boobs. I do not like boobs. Yeah. I will say though, I think there's some sort of like instinctual thing that when a man involves himself with breasts, that they feel something.
Yeah.
Because I went to this strip club in Houston.
Right.
This girl had just the most largest of just huge fake tits.
Yeah, hell yeah. I like a nice fake pair.
They were just
I'm cool with it. I'm a man of science. Yeah. You know what I mean? Shout out to Fauci. Shout out to fake titties.
Fauci and fake titties.
Fake titties have definitely done more for our world.
100%.
Yeah, I'll meet you there. I'll meet you in the middle.
Yeah.
Anti-vaxxers.
Yeah.
I prefer fake breasts to Anthony Fauci.
It's true. Yeah. It's true. Boobs are very therapeutic. But huge boobs.
Yeah.
And I got a hard on.
There we go.
But I was like trying to tell her I was gay, and she's just like,
yeah, hell
like I was, but it wasn't like a hard on like I'm ready to have. It was just like a non-aroused boner.
Something about I could see that.
It's just like
it was a vestigial boner.
Yes.
It's a boner from like the lizard part of your brain.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we should coming next season to G4. How gay are you?
Yeah, that's right.
I'll be your co-host.
That's perfect.
And we'll go to a Korean spa.
Yep.
And we'll have the gayest guys you've ever seen in your life getting jacked up. Both people will not be into
That is a really cool social. I would participate as a gay man. I would a cool social experiment to like scan my brain and what happens when
I think they'd figure it out.
Yeah.
You guys also get tugged every time, even though you're the host.
So we're gonna warm them up by definitely me. I don't know. Austin might only want one. I will be getting one each time.
That's part of it's just gotta get warmed up.
Yeah, just gotta get warmed up. We don't want these gay boys going into it with this lady's. Her knuckles aren't ready to go.
Yeah, no.
So yeah, dude, your friend is kind of fucked here. I'm sorry to say it. If he's making these arguments, he's kind of off the deep end. And I would say be like, all right, if you could tell your girl, go tell her and see what he does. That's really his only way out. Unless you can also just monitor the situation a little bit. And if he just kind of stops, if he's just like, all right, well, that was kind of a cool thing I did a couple times, but I don't want, then maybe let sleeping dogs lie. But if he makes this a habit, it's going to end up with him full-blown cheating. No questions asked.
It's a gateway.
And this is like, you know what this actually is? This is Halo Top ice cream. This is eating. You ever have Halo Top?
Yeah, the other night I was like, only 300 calories.
Exactly. And what happens is it starts getting because I've been here, right? Where I need to eat a whole pint of something.
That sounds good.
When I'm getting to like when I'm coming off of a binge eating phase of my life, I have to trick my brain into like thinking I still have the same habits. Yeah. So I start eating Halo Top.
Yeah.
And then I eventually get to like just eating healthy food and like, if I have ice cream, I'll just have a little bit of it, whatever. But I know I'm in trouble the other way when the Halo Top starts coming out again, or when I buy the low.
That's a really good.
When I buy, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, oh, it's Halo, and then you eat a whole pint of Halo Top because you're like, 300 calories, great. And then you're like, and then it becomes like, well, it's only 300 calories. I could have 2 pints.
Yeah, of course.
Or you buy like the light cone, which is 120 calories, or like let's say it's 200 calories, and then you have 5 of them. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like that's what this guy's gonna start doing. This is getting jacked off is the halo top of cheating.
Yep.
And very soon he's gonna have his fucking whole head in a fucking like chocolate fountain. He's gonna be at the Golden Corral chocolate fountain, getting syrup and pouring ice cream into his own fucking mouth very soon. That's it. I can tell you that's where it's gonna end. So good luck to you. Good luck to your friend.
Good luck.
And let's play another one here, Eldis. I am getting high. Should we order food on the podcast?
I was going to say, that one hit sent me. I'm like, I've been like daydreaming about New York.
What should we get, man? What have you been thinking about, man?
God, man, what have I been thinking about?
You're the visitor.
I'm in New York.
You're in New York. We get you a nice no frills slice.
Yeah.
Pizza.
Fuck yeah.
Here's what the good stuff we have here. We have good pizza. What would you recommend?
Good subs?
Subs are all right.
I mean, it's kind of late, I guess, for a sub.
No, what is the best? Crave? Now we just are saying rush. Bleep these out.
Yeah.
You know what? There's a pizza place that claims to have good subs. I've never had them. Now, if you had like the Italian deli subs, it's too late for that.
Yeah, fuck yeah. They close at 5 o'clock.
Yeah. But we could get you a nice no frills New York slice.
Okay.
We have.
What's the no frills mean?
I just mean like just a nice
cheese.
Cheese.
Yeah, I like that. That's
like
my favorite.
Just, you know what I'm
You
saying?
don't dip it in nothing?
No dipping in nothing. It's just like a nut, and it gets here fast.
Okay. Yeah, I could be here.
Get a couple pizzas, boys.
Yeah, I'm down with that. And you put any sides, like a salad?
Whatever you want, baby. You
I'm in
tell me what you want. You're in Stavvy's world, bro.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do one. We will do one question, and I'll pull up.
It's funny because I'm in the halo top stage of because I got really lean. Mm-hmm. Now I'm in the halo top.
Now
I'm starting to be like, 300 calories.
Yeah. Soon you'll be.
Pretty soon I'm gonna pack on some extra pounds.
That's all right. You look nice. You look cute.
Oh,
play us a fucking question while I look up this place, dude.
There's this bagel shop I go to. I go there a lot. There's this pretty Latina. She's a cashier.
Nice.
Today, our eyes were just locking. It was kind of fucking insane.
Okay.
But those bagels are so good. I don't know if I should try to talk to her. Because if I fuck this up, I can't get those bagels. She knew my order.
Ooh,
man.
I've never been so turned on. It's kind of insane.
Damn.
This is
so I
cute.
need your help. Do I chase this Latina? This crazy-eyed Latina who serves my bagels?
Yes.
What?
Or should I chase the bagels instead? Chase the wheat. Chase the bread. Thank you.
I see what he's saying, because if you find a place you love, and then you embarrass yourself trying to get pussy, you can't go back. But look, this girl knew his order, right? That's a great sign.
Yeah.
And you sound a little shy, brother. You're gonna have to. Here's the thing: it doesn't have to go from she knows my order, we lock eyes, to, you fucking in the car.
Yeah.
You could be like, you could have a flirty conversation, engage with her, be like, oh, I appreciate, you knew my order. You could be like, yeah, that's my order, whatever. What's your order? You can make a little small talk. What would you put on a bagel? Anything I should try? You want something? Does anyone ever get you a bagel? Would you like one? Just have a flirty little convo with her. Small talk. Just feel out the vibes. And then you could do the classic. I've never done this. I want to do this once in my life. Ask a girl when she gets off. That's like a move from the movies.
Yeah, it's like shit you used to see.
So when you get off, take you out for a drink afterward. That would feel cool. You could literally be like, when you get off work, what are you doing after? If a conversation is going nicely. So I don't know. I think you got the green light. Be respectful.
Yep.
Try a flirty convo. Feel out the vibes. It sounds like, it sounds promising, but I don't know if you're just a very horny man who just had good customer service. That's also very possible. And that happens a lot. And even I find myself, when a waitress is hot and just nice, even though I know you can't help that same part of your brain that got hard at the strip club.
Yeah, you can't help it. It's instinctual.
It's like a part of me, like, I think like, whoa, this waitress must want to fuck me. And then immediately I'm like, no. But you have that feeling, and this guy might just be letting that feeling go unchecked.
Yeah.
So I would say, you don't have to chase her in a manner that would disqualify you from the bagels immediately, but try having a normal conversation with her. If it's not busy, that's your next assignment, buddy. Have a nice, friendly conversation that, you know, maybe you weren't right about the vibes, but now you're friendlier with the staff at your favorite bagel place. It's a win-win. Don't pull your dick out. You know what I mean? But just be like, well, you know, what's up with you? How's your day? And just see how it goes.
Feel it out.
And if the vibes are right, you'll figure it out.
You know, call me I don't know what, but I like to be, when I take my shot, I like to be sure that it's going to land.
A coward.
So, yeah, I'm a coward. I'm a coward. Call me what you want, but I want to make sure, so I really test the waters.
That's good.
Because I don't want to be rejected. Nobody wants to be rejected.
No, it's a bad feeling. But
it's
also,
a terrible feeling.
I will say, you got to divorce yourself of that feeling. You got to get over it. Because there is
you miss out on a lot of people.
And another core tenet of Stavvy's world is the road to a win is littered with losses. You got to take a lot of L's to get on top. You just got to. So even to this guy, I would say, have a nice conversation and take a respectful swing. And even if it goes off, you didn't embarrass yourself to the point you can't get the bagels. You could even practice being a nice guy who's like, hey, no sweat.
Yep.
And, you know, don't she says no, don't be like rude to her from now on. Start leaving bad Yelp reviews. The potentially illegal employee had one of the stinkiest pussies I've ever smelled. It was ruining my experience. Don't be a fucking weirdo. Just nice convo, respectful swing. Even if you don't get to fuck this lady, you still get to have your favorite bagels.
I think he shouldn't do it.
Oh, really?
I think there's a lot at stake because look at it like long term and best case scenario.
Wow, Eldest has a clear take here. Let's go.
So he loves the place. He sounds like he goes there all the time. Just trust them. They're killing it with every bagel he's getting. He's in there. Of course, he knows his order.
So you keep talking. Sorry. This place has pretty good pasta, also.
Dude, I'm starting to like crave everything.
And just look what you want. We'll get a plain cheese. We'll maybe get some wings.
Okay, cool.
And then you add whatever you want, bro.
Wait, did you order my cheese or?
I haven't ordered anything yet.
I'll let you order my cheese.
We'll get the pizzas. We'll get a couple pizzas, and you order anything else you want. I might get some wings.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Do the
wings. Now go ahead. There's a lot at stake here, Eldest.
Fucking chocolate. Bro.
I mean, I just don't think it's worth the risk of the bagel place that he knows and loves, and where they know him, he's a regular. I think he is reading a little too much into her knowing his order, especially if it's like a smaller place.
Sure.
And
that's all fair.
And it's like, okay, what's the best case scenario? He like dates her, maybe he fucks her or something, but probably not gonna date long term or anything.
How do you know that? Believe in love, brother.
I don't know.
Be a romantic.
I'm good with just the pizza, I think.
Just the pizza?
Yeah, just add a little sauce, but I will have some wings too.
Yeah, all right, nice. We'll get a couple pizzas.
Yeah, I don't know. And you know, if she says no too, like it's fine. You can be like, oh sure, no problem. But I would personally feel weird going back in there after that.
That's an opportunity for growth.
Especially when they already like kind of know you or something. And
nah, dude.
I don't know.
You're being a pussy like our friend Austin.
Yeah, or you could take the best of both worlds.
Okay.
And, I mean, it kind of goes in the cowardly realm.
Of course, but it's all right.
But you could hook up and then DoorDash the bagels. Then you never have to talk to her. You can still get your bagels.
Pay $25 for a bagel for the rest of your life.
You know, if the bagels are that good,
it's worth it. It's worth it, I think.
It's worth a shot.
What do you think?
I think that's a genius idea. And you always have that in your back pocket.
Right. See, that's all. You could always pull the parachute cord unless there's some business that isn't on Uber Eats.
That's true.
Or DoorDash.
That's true. That can be fucking tough.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. For some reason I'm feeling bold today. I think you don't think it's worth at least him having a conversation with this lady, like just trying to see, just one more vibes expedition.
I think it's worth the conversation. Why not? What do you have to lose?
He can try, but like you're in line. I don't know.
Don't be a freak, but just you know, just chat. I mean, even because like he's got to get past the point. Whether is it just horny guy with good customer service like Stav said,
right?
You know. Or is it like something legitimate? But that's just the conversation. And, you know, I would take it maybe even a step back and say, just have a friendly conversation, not even a flirty
Of course,
one.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Establish a baseline connection that you could build off of. And maybe there is something
don't
here.
jump straight to what are you doing after work.
Yeah. Exactly.
Don't pull your cock out with a bagel around it.
Yeah.
She's like, you can only get half on? Yeah, that's tough. I don't want to... Dude, I do not want the knowledge of how many bagels my dick is. It's probably like 2 1/4. Especially those thick pillowy ones. Like how many you could get on your dick?
Oh shit!
I don't want that information.
God, I'm curious. Actually,
it's probably
try that.
Legit 2 1/2.
I'm gonna buy a bunch of bagels. I've bought some stuff to put in my butt before,
like a cucumber.
Yeah, it was. I was younger and I was curious.
Of course.
And I was like,
cucumber sounds smart.
I looked so guilty.
Yeah,
like I looked like I was
putting stuff up your ass. Sure.
Yeah, like I bought a cucumber and a bottle of water because I was trying to,
of course, conceal it,
get them off the trail.
Of course, dude.
Because why else would you just need just a cucumber?
Yeah, what you should have done is buy like a tomato and a fucking onion.
Yeah. I was so guilty. That's legitimately what I had.
That's awesome.
And I don't know why I get embarrassed buying.
Don't get embarrassed.
I bought lube one time. I used to be embarrassed to buy lube because I didn't want people knowing I was gay. But I guess straight people couldn't use.
I buy lube sometimes.
Yeah, but I have the I'm gay look. And I went and bought lube one time at the self-checkout.
You don't even. That's the thing. You have some hilarious internalized homophobia still that you gotta let go of, bro.
No, I'm not even. No, what do you mean? Like,
well, that's the thing. You don't even look that gay. In your head, you're like, I have that gay look.
No, but like, I say it in a way that like I'm not like I don't care. I know I don't look. I wish I looked more. I wish people thought I was gay.
Yeah.
But it's not the case. But anyway, yeah.
I always thought a cucumber was a great thing to put in your ass because, like,
have you tried?
I haven't tried. I'm not that I'm interested, but like, just in terms of
it's thought experiments he likes to do. As a learned philosopher,
not like I'm interested. That'd be gay, right?
But I've thought about it.
Just in terms of like a food to put in your ass, like even if it breaks or like leaks in your ass, I feel like cucumber.
Right, it's good for you.
Clean,
it's just water.
It's good for you.
Yeah, that's a great point, Elvis.
Absorb it. Yeah.
That's a great point.
Something that's crossed my mind.
We should put more things in our ass.
Let's start with Austin's dick.
It's a great source of nutrients. Your body will absorb the protein immediately.
So I think, did we answer this guy's question? Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out another.
Oh, good. You have to get another place.
No. I think we should get another pizza.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna play one and then go pee again.
Okay.
Wow, dude.
What's up, Stavvy, baby? What's up, LD? Super producer Eldis in the house.
That's right.
I love you guys. So I got something I wanted to ask you guys.
Watch it.
Also, my name's Ray. Sorry. I'm from Portland, Oregon. I just went to your show.
Hell yeah, Ray.
Man, you killed it. I
you
love
guys are
you,
both
bro.
there.
Yep.
I got a question. I'm a plumber, and I got a guy that I've been working with for probably like 6 or 7 months. I left the last place I was at. They weren't paying me enough. He talked me into coming over here. Now I'm here.
Nice.
He was a cool guy. He's got a good heart, but lately he's really fell into the fucking QAnon trap. Dude.
Oh,
he's
no.
really kind of coming off the rails and getting unglued and, freaking out on customers, getting bad reviews. I can't have a single conversation with him. He's like, no matter what, every morning when we get into the shop, he's like, oh, here's one for you, and goes into some fucking QAnon crazy nonsense, dude. And like, I can't have a regular conversation with him. I only got to see him for like a few minutes every morning. I can, usually give him a couple, oh, that's crazy, and get out of it. He's not like pinning me up against the wall trying to get me to answer the shit, but
yeah.
Dude, if I'm gonna continue to stay here, I have no idea how I'm gonna deal with this fucking guy. He's a sweetheart, man, but like he needs help. It's like kind of affecting all of us now. How I approach this guy that's like kind of a ex-military, kind of bigger, hard-headed, real assertive, but not the brightest kind of guy in a caring way where he won't, freak out or add me to his list.
Yeah, that's tough.
I don't know. I hope that made sense. I always hear people ask fucking dumbass questions on here, and they don't make sense. So,
no, it makes sense.
Love you guys.
Love you too, buddy. You had something?
Well, I was just gonna say, this is Portland in a nutshell.
Yeah, we just
literally
talking
talked about
this.
The radicals. I'm not saying this guy's a radical on one, but like the two opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, that you could just find a cool guy that is just so into QAnon.
Yeah, just like you just never know.
And there is something to. It's just some people are gonna have different. I mean, QAnon and real crazy conspiracy shit, and when it starts getting violent towards other people, that's the problem. And there is some real weird shit going on, like some crazy homophobia and some crazy anti-trans, some transphobia going on. That's like, that's kind of getting like borderline scary, where like the violence people are talking about. But if this guy is like, but then again, if you have just a dumb conspiracy theorist where he's not harming anyone and it's not really affecting your life other than kind of annoying you, but this is also a guy who got you a job and kind of looked out for you, I would say if you like it there, you like the job with his company, what you're going to have to do is, and you seem to really like this guy. He calls him a sweetheart. Like, the solution here is you kind of bond with him a little over time. Yeah. Try and talk about some other shit. Just you have to bring up some other stuff. Be like, oh, I don't know about all that, but I was watching, I don't know, sports. These guys love sports. Yeah. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, you have to connect as human beings, or tell him a little bit about your life, or ask him about, I don't know, his service. Although he might tell you he was up to some not cool, not chill stuff there. But I don't know. I guess the positive spin on this, I would say, is try and connect to him as a person, and then maybe you can respectfully challenge some of the crazier shit he says. But when you're coming from it from a base of friendship and like, hey man, I like you, I just don't think that is true, you have a better opportunity than you're just some kid he hired 6 months ago. And you do seem to like this guy, and he seems to have a good heart or whatever, is what you're saying. So that's one way to go. Again, as long as he's not talking about any crazy violent shit, as long as he's not like super hateful, though, I'm going to guess this guy isn't maybe the most open-minded, if I had to guess. I'm guessing he wouldn't be too thrilled. I'm guessing he's got a real specific idea of the kind of guy he wants his daughter to marry. Let's put it that way. Yeah. But that's the positive way. And then the other way is just like, but I don't think it helps to completely like isolate a guy like this, or be like, fuck this guy, because he has positive attributes. And I think the best way to it is actual connection, and be like, hey man, I don't know about some of this stuff, because I definitely have friends that we don't see eye to eye on, but we can have those conversations. And when they say something ridiculous, I'm like, you're out of your fucking mind, that's insane. And they know I'm not some gotcha internet argument. That's the thing, we have to kind of get away from the way people behave on the internet and just behave like human beings again. And you can have an argument, and you might even sway some people by just being a cool person who's open-minded. So that's my positive take, especially if you like your job and you like this guy. Now, if you're ready to move on and he's too crazy, or his rhetoric is very violent and you just don't want to be a part of that, then you are just going to have to fucking get a different job and move. But those are basically your two options. Yep. Or just shut the fuck up and just suck it up for 4 minutes, you fucking pussy. Yeah. Dude, I've had worse conversations for 4 minutes at my workplace. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I flew on a plane recently, and I speak Spanish very like I learned it in middle school and high school. Nice. But I sound like I speak Spanish when I speak Spanish. Yeah. So I had this woman next to me, bless her heart. She was in her 70s, and she was, I don't know where she was from, but she only spoke Spanish. And for some reason, I decided to engage her in a few words.
A couple pleasantries.
And talk about not pleasant this is not even the same category.
Yeah.
Because this is a sweet woman.
That's all right. You've hit the freeze pipe.
Yeah.
We get it.
But it was the entire flight, 2.5 hours, and I had to pretend like I spoke Spanish. Show me her family on her phone.
That's tough.
And then we land in LAX, and turns out she's lost.
Oh man,
she can't find her family.
Wow.
Then I become her.
I become her guide.
Yeah, I become her guide. Then I don't barely speak Spanish. And eventually, I just left her at baggage claim.
You did all you could for her, man. Yeah. It doesn't sound like he's getting trapped in anything, though. It just sounds like you wanted to chime in, though. Yeah, that's all right. Dude. You hit the freeze pipe.
The freeze pipe has got me.
Nothing wrong.
I thought that was connected.
Listen, once we hear that buzzer for that pizza, this episode's over. We're going until the pizza gets here. We're hitting the freeze pipe on the way out, too. Go ahead, Elders. What were you going to say?
Basically, what you're saying, Stav, that works when it's like someone personal in your life or a family member you just have to see, and like it's important that you relate with them on an interpersonal level. I've had a coworker like this. Like, first of all, you don't have.
Yeah, you've had more real jobs than me.
Yeah, I had a coworker exactly like this. This was like my first job out of college, just some office job, whatever. But we had a guy in there. He would like get up and leave for his lunch break and leave his earphones like plugged in on his desk, and you could hear like Rush Limbaugh
just
blaring.
saying the N-word over and over again.
He would just listen to Rush Limbaugh for like 6 hours every day, like sitting at his desk. Just typing up the reports and fucking
crazy,
and just like listening to that shit. But also, he would just try to talk about political shit, like everything that came out of his mouth. He always steered it that way,
right?
And it's like
That's true.
It's like every conversation, he somehow like brought it back round or made some little like side remark about. I don't know, whatever it was.
People's taking jobs.
He had like a writing job. I looked up like. He wrote for this weird political like news website or something, and he had an article where he like called Obama pretender in grief. So it was like that kind of shit. But this guy, like,
no, you're true. That's true.
This guy would just be like relentless, dude. And you know, at first it was like, just people are doing a fake little laugh here and there, just because you don't know what the fuck to say. Of course. Eventually, just like no one would respond. There's like 4 of us in this little room, and like no one would say anything after a while.
That's awesome.
And it was like there was an election going on one day. One of my coworkers had to be like, hey, I'm not trying to start a political discussion or anything, but does anyone know what time the polls are open tomorrow? Like, she had to preface it with, I'm not trying to like
start a political discussion.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We're not opening the floor for you, Jeff.
Yeah.
You can't tell us about, the Mexicans coming over and ruining our quality of life.
Dude, but it was brutal, and it was like, we were already such a small team. Like, you just couldn't escape this guy. He just like spoke out into the room. Ugh. And when you're in something like that, I mean, that really did feel like, okay, I've tried having some conversations about bullshit with this guy, but he's not sticking to something.
How long did you work there?
Well, he like came on like maybe a year after I started, or like 9 months or something. And once he was there, I was like, I have to leave this job because this guy is not going to change at all. And I gotta get out of here. It was like so.
But I'm with you. I'm just saying, yes, that what you described is if you can't escape it and it's a constant and it's all day, then yes, there is the nuclear option of just leaving. Yeah. And we said that.
Yeah.
I just think there is a possibility. This guy also said he doesn't work directly with him. He says he sees him only a couple. You were pissing. You weren't fucking listening. You were draining your little ass dick.
It.
So anyway, whatever. But I think you're right. There's definitely times where you need a change of. And there are people that are so brutal you just can't be around them.
Well, it's the problem is their views are one thing, and then they just keep talking about it.
And also their vibes.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
And you don't want to tell another adult, like, hey, man, you think we could lay off the political shit?
But you could say that, I think. That's almost like, that's right before you, that's the shot across the bow. It's like, hey, man, no politics. Let's,
you could even lie to him a little bit and be like, oh, you know what? I like your political views. I even agree with them. It depresses me because this country's going to hell because of Joe Biden. Yeah. Just leave it at that. Say, I just don't want to talk about it because it drives me, it pisses me off.
That's interesting.
That's Is that a good take? Response.
Yeah.
It just makes me so angry. I just don't need that energy. And you know what, bro? We should get a beer sometime and talk about it. But right now, I'm in my.
And then you get a beer with him and you try and suck his dick and he'll never talk to you again. You're like, we're both the same kind of guy, right?
Yeah.
Come on.
Then
no one has to find out. Yeah. I'm with you.
Spin off another conspiracy theory that Jesus was a homosexual.
Yeah.
And only
Take
the people,
him deeper. Take him deeper. That's another way. Go deeper than QAnon.
You have to suck dick to get into heaven.
Yeah. Which you might be
in certain churches. Sorry, that was fucked.
That's the expressway.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, good luck, buddy. Whatever. Fuck you. We're just honestly killing time till this pizza gets here. Shout out to Freeze Pipe. I'm listening, baby.
Go ahead.
Hey, Stavvy. So here's the deal. A few weeks ago, I was hooking up with this 45-year-old. I'm 23, and I took a pregnancy test, and turns out I'm pregnant with his baby.
Fuck.
I definitely don't want kids. Neither of us wants kids. And when I broke the news to him, he was really cool. Like, he's gonna pitch in some money for the abortion.
Some money? He's 45 fucking years old.
He was kind of weird about it. Like, he wasn't being sensitive to it. And, like, the vibe I got from him was very much like, get this taken care of so I can, like, so you can get back on birth control. And so I can dump more loads into you.
Yeah, he's not a good guy.
So he very much gets the impression that, like, we're going to hook up after this.
This girl.
But I don't know if that's, like, such a great idea.
No,
Should
it's
I
not.
continue to see him?
No.
I don't know. Your input would be great.
When was
Could you imagine if you were just a massive piece of shit and you're like, yes, you should continue to let him do that.
It's your fault for letting him come inside you.
Yeah, no.
This man who's almost twice your age, literally twice your age. So first of all,
it's over.
First of all, he could have, like, been rude to a waiter and you could be like, I don't like this guy.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need a reason.
Yeah.
You don't need the reason that he was a dick about my abortion. That's a pretty up there reason. That's not a minor thing. And you don't even need something that major to. Let me give you a little lesson right now. You can stop seeing anyone at any point the second it starts feeling bad.
Yep.
You have that option. Don't be guilted into this. Clearly, you got some kind of. I don't mean to be a hack here, but some kind of daddy thing is going on here, right? 45-23. It's. I get it, especially, and also you have some. Like, there's a little bit of, like, maybe self-esteem or lack of self-worth because look, this happens, right? People get pregnant, you know, they get an abortion, and if you're a part of something like this, you need to be very, you have to think about what the person who actually has to have the abortion is going through, and anytime you go through something that is difficult, you find out about the person that you're with, right? And this is one of those situations, and you found out he's kind of a piece of shit, that he's kind of only looking at you as a sex object, right? And even with that, he can't even break from that long enough to, even if he was a piece of shit, even pieces of shit could take a break and show you some compassion, at least until the whole ordeal is over, and then go back to being a piece of shit. But this guy couldn't even do that. So if you get that impression, if you get any kind of negative feelings about this, it's not even like an age. We're not judging the age gap thing. You're a consenting adult. If that's what you want to get your rocks off like that, that's fine. But go for an older guy that actually gives a fuck, because this doesn't sound like a good situation for you.
I like how this guy's like, yeah, let's go Dutch on the abortion.
Dutch?
Maybe,
that's the other thing, Dutch.
And maybe I'll cream pie you again. What do you think? Like 1 week, 2 weeks? You'll be on birth control, right?
There's a lesson for you to get on birth control so that I can bust.
Guys are so, no offense, a lot of straight men are just fucking stupid anyway.
Yeah.
Even if this guy is a piece of shit, at least, like you said, put on a face for a second.
I know,
Jesus
but he
Christ.
seems like an extra piece of shit.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
And by the way, if you're dating older guys, like, I'm not going to tell you get a sugar daddy, but get an older guy that's going to pay for the whole abortion. Like, this guy is a loser and he's 45.
Yeah.
If you're going to date older, don't date a fucking dickhead older. Like, and also you can sense from, like, how she's talking about it, and, like, you feel bad about this. And we're here to support you and to let you know your feelings are very valid. Wow, the pizza's already here.
That's incredible.
The pieces, your feelings are valid. Yes. Leave this guy. Fuck this guy.
Yeah, fuck this guy. And it's your body, your choice. You don't need his fucking opinion anyway.
That's right. Fuck him.
Fuck him.
And he should have paid for the whole thing.
Yeah, of course. Insane. That's what he should have done. Especially if he.
You've never nutted inside of a woman?
No. I've nutted inside of many a man.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
It's just the
no worrying about pregnancy there.
No, not at all. Sometimes I wish I could, like, the primal, like, is there.
Yeah.
Like, during sex, I want to get them pregnant.
Yeah.
But you can't.
You can't, unfortunately.
But like, it's cool to just think about.
But maybe maybe F
but
to M.
They're just.
You get an F to M pregnant.
That's true. I could
catch him at the right
That's
time.
true. That's true.
Something
I could
to think about.
Who know? You know what?
We can figure this out.
You never know. I mean, I'm open.
I love it.
So
our pizza's here.
Our pizza is here.
Cue up another call and go get the bong.
Can I pee real quick before we?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, we got a couple weak ass bladders.
I have a good update we could wrap on.
Let's wrap on a good update. Meanwhile, we'll stall here.
You want the bong?
Or the pipe. Let's just hit it again. Whatever. Bong sounds fun though. Get the bong. This is the first ever high-ass episode of Stavvy's World. Maybe we'll make it a fucking regular thing. Tune in. Leave a comment. Do you like how fucking high we got? Do you not? I'm personally excited. Let me tell you what we got while the boys are pissing and getting the bong ready. We ordered I love the place. I don't want to say where it is. Like, loosely dox myself, whatever. Maybe when I move, I'll tell you my favorite spot. We got a plain cheese. Classic. You build around that. That's your franchise player, your good point guard. And then we got like one of those fancier pies with pepperoni, bacon, and a little hot honey. Hot honey's all over the fucking place. So I said, fuck it, throw one of those in. And then we got 6 buffalo wings, 6 Parmesan garlic wings. So it's an easy spread. We're all gonna really have a good time. I'm just letting the folks know what I ordered.
Oh, man,
you don't even know.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, and we're about to get even higher.
God, I tell you
as soon
what,
as
weed
Elvis
is
makes
the best.
with the bong.
Really?
Sorry, folks. We should have had the easy product from our friends at Freeze Pipe ready to go.
That's
and this
true.
is just free advertisement at this point.
Yeah, it's like they must be paying you millions.
Yeah, yeah. You hear that, Freeze Pipe? Take care of your boy.
But
that's all I ask.
Freeze Pipe isn't paying me shit, but I'm a big fan. Yeah. That's how good their product is.
It's a great product.
I mean, Stavros and I do really well.
We get
great. Paid a lot for our activations.
That's right.
And we don't talk about companies unless they pay.
Exactly.
In this particular case, I don't give a damn.
That's how good. And look what we got here,
We
folks.
got another one.
Eldest has packed it up nicely. Go ahead and the ball. You want to?
Oh my God!
You want to get in there?
It is frozen.
It's frozen. The freeze pipe. No, not at all.
I'm gonna have to take a little baby hit.
Take a little baby hit. There's no judgment here, dude. Eldest, what are you doing? You're pissing again?
No.
Play our last call. Yeah, it's new. It's new. Just gotta take it out. Grab the black thing, I think. Twist it off, buddy. You got it. Oh, fuck. No, wrong thing. There you go.
Yeah, fuck that black thing.
Ooh.
Baby's first bong rip.
Baby's first bong rip. Hand me that beautiful piece of machinery right there.
That's a beautiful bong.
That's a beautiful bong from our friends at Freeze Pipe. Eldest, do we have the new one?
Yeah, where the fuck did it go?
Oh, baby, that feels nice and cold. That's beautiful, dude. God damn.
That is wonderful. And I'm coughing because I'm a rookie and I've got a vocal polyp.
That's all right, buddy.
No judgment.
No judgment. Honestly, this feels just good to have on your lips.
Yeah, it does.
It's nice and cold.
Yeah,
Eldest, are you good?
Stavvy, baby. This is Ryan. I'm the musician from Philly where you made fun of me and my brother for jerking off in airplanes.
Oh, nice. That was fun.
Anyway, I thought everyone
I remember
did it.
you guys.
But hey, so
You
I
had a
have more of a
ponytail.
comment than a question. I'm doing an international artist residency in Germany.
Nice.
I'm actually with my brother here. And as part of the residency, we went and played at a local middle school in a small town. It was kind of a school oriented towards kids who are a little bit behind. A lot of them are children of immigrants. It was actually a lovely experience. We went and played music. We shared. We had a good time with the kids. All the classrooms were a little bit crazy, but one classroom in particular was very international and nuts. And there was one kid in particular who was off the wall. Can you guess where he came from? That's right, Albania. I had no idea about this reputation for Albanians until I listened to the podcast. But
You had a crazy
this
Albanian.
kid was crazy. He was bouncing off the walls. He was interrupting. He kept standing up. He kept shouting about Albania and making like eagle's wings. He asked me if I was gay because he wanted to make fun of his friend who he said was gay. Well, I'm sure it wasn't. Or maybe he was. Who knows?
whatever. Anyway, he even said that his name was Ennis, and we thought he said Elvis.
Oh,
we almost lost our
Ennis.
shit. So there we go. There's my first experience with Albanian.
He's just telling a story.
He's just letting us know about an Albanian he saw in the wild.
Lived up to all the hype.
This is great. I've only met a few Albanians. Most
What
are
are your experiences with them?
Yeah,
well, usually they're Uber drivers. Is that a stereotype?
not really, but,
but they'll
I'm
get
not
a
saying
mix.
all Albanians are Uber drivers. It's just every Uber I have is an Albanian.
No, totally. I mean, yeah, you know, they're immigrants. My dad was a driver. He was like a taxi driver for a long time.
Let's just see that.
Just drove different shit, but
Who knew?
yeah, I'm sure there's a lot.
I'm always getting Ubers from Albanians to a Turk's house. You know,
That's beautiful, dude.
Wait, is that the right?
Huh?
Wait, Turkey and Albania do not get along, right?
They do.
The Albanians suck the Turkish cock. It's me in Turkey
Oh my
that
god!
doesn't get.
I know, but there's another Albanian.
No, Armenian. You're thinking of Armenians, you high bastard. Yeah, Armenians in LA are Uber drivers.
Yeah,
you don't
that
know
makes
any
sense.
Albanians.
I've never met an Albanian.
There you go. Here's your first
Oh
one.
my god, that was that's the funniest.
Yes.
That's so stupid. I mixed up Armenians and Albanians.
Yep.
I'm not the only
Who's
one. Right?
Who's more mad about that? Both. That's another one where both are offended. Yeah. Armenians, we're not fucking dirty Albanians. Albanians, like we're not fucking rat Armenians, and they're both scum of the. No, I like an Armenian.
I fucked that one up big time.
right.
Yeah, I've never met an Albanian.
There you
Well,
go.
there you go. First time for everything. They're more of an East Coast. I don't feel like there's that many West Coast Albanians.
Yeah, probably not as many out there.
Yeah. And by the way, I think there's a YouTube video with these guys. Didn't we post it?
Yeah,
I
we
remember
did.
these guys.
Yeah, I remember editing this video.
Yeah, so
they had
look
the
it up.
fucking ponytail and shit.
Look it up, guys. You want to hear this guy who saw an Albanian child with learning difficulties, a homophobic Albanian child. This guy, look it up on our YouTube channel. Two brothers in Philadelphia that were beating off on an airplane.
Were they really?
I love art. Huh?
You've never beaten off on an airplane?
In
the bathroom.
In the bath, but yeah, that's
on an international
I was
flight.
on an international flight to Greece.
I've done that. Yeah, it's a year. I've done it to London a couple of times.
There you go.
Just like, long flight.
I think I'm over it now, but in my
Yeah, I don't
youth,
do it anymore. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird now.
Yeah.
I mean,
I did it when I was like 13,
part
14.
of, yeah, I was going to say part of, well, I mean, I was an adult when I did it.
Yeah.
But part of being youth is jerking off.
Jerking
in
off
weird
in
places.
strange
I jerked off in
places.
a, never mind.
Nah, please tell us.
A hospital bathroom. One of my family members was on a ventilator.
You're like, what a day.
I was a teenager.
Yeah.
I was a teenager,
Yeah.
And
You got a little.
I got a little horny, and I jerked off in the toilet in a
That's awesome.
hospital bathroom.
There you go, dude. It's a
Yeah,
stressful
not one of my
situation.
proudest. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
not one of my proudest.
Was
snaps.
there like a sexy doctor? Did he walk
Actually,
through in
can I be
scrubs?
honest? I did, and I failed to mention this earlier about my gay journey. But there were
Yes.
times when I'd see a guy and I'd jerk off thinking about him.
There you go.
And there was this guy hitting me up on Skype.
Oh,
I was like
nice.
16 at the time.
And he was
And
48.
he was gay.
Yeah.
Which at the time, I was like, I didn't think anything of it.
Sure, I'm making a cool gay
Yeah,
friend.
making a cool gay friend that makes a lot of sexual advances towards me. So I jerked off to the thought of him in the bathroom.
That's awesome. Yeah, one time I got, because I had some kind of movie quote. This is back in the AIM days.
Oh, yeah.
And like I had some quote about like, I don't know, I think it was a Zoolander being really, really ridiculously good looking. And some fresh off the boat Greek guy, I guess, read my bio on AIM. And he was gay. And he was like, "Are you really good looking? Because I'm gay and I want to." And he wasn't kidding. And I was like, and then I got a little homophobic. I was 12, 13.
Yeah, we're all homophobic
So
back then.
I kind of,
And you were Greek.
I kind of let loose a little bit.
Yeah,
on
you called him a couple
Don't
of-
find those AIM texts. But in my defense, it was 2004. I'm in a ignorant Greek community, and a man tried to have sex with me.
Yeah. And he was a pedophile as well.
Well, that's the thing. He was I think he was like a teen or something like that. It was like he was
okay.
like
why did I picture? Because you said he was Greek.
Yeah. Every
I
Greek
pictured
guy
a
was like-
45-year-old.
No.
You know?
This was like some fucking like fresh off the boat like 17-year-old.
Oh,
Who,
okay.
and I also didn't say my age. I think.
Okay,
in it,
yeah, sorry, I was a.
No, but it wasn't. I wasn't getting groomed over AIM. It was just a guy who The thing is, he read my AIM profile and was like, "Yeah, this guy's gay." And I think that also kind of hurt my feelings.
Yeah,
because I was like, "What? He thinks I want to hook up?"
I mean, it was back when, like, 2004.
Oh, man, come on. Obama was against gay marriage back then.
Literally.
I can't. You don't think we said a couple slurs in Southeast Baltimore? Our policy leaders were failing us. Anyway. Well, anyway, look, the pizza's here, folks. Okay? The pizza's here. This has been one of the best episodes of Stavvy's World from my end.
I fucking loved it.
We had a great time.
I don't know what, awesome. I mean, like, I said a couple things and now I'm starting to get, like, you guys didn't say shit about my Spanish lady strain that had nothing to do with the conversation.
No, that's okay, buddy.
And you guys, we're
pros.
I was like, what else did I say?
Yeah, no.
Where you guys were just like,
nothing. Just that really was when we were like, what is this asshole talking about?
I do that all the time on here.
But Eldest does it and we get to, trash him for it. At this point, I'm high. There's a basketball game to watch and pizza to eat.
I'm ready.
We love you.
Thanks
Check
for
out
having
Austin.
Me.
Come Stavvy.biz. Come buy some tickets. Me and Eldest are hitting the road in the fall. And special is coming later in the year.
Hell yeah.
At some point. So anyway, we love you. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Peace out. That was awesome.